friends, welcome back to your favorite channel Trading Technicals. I hope you all are doing well. So this is on the basis on the open interest which you have shown towards the open interest. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about open interest. I'm just starting this new series for the open interest, and let's just understand what is open interest. How do we use it in our day-to-day trading? And as this is the first part, I'll just take you through the basics of open interest, okay, and what all things we can use in our daily routine. So the first thing is, whenever the open interest is what basically, so there are two things. One is the open interest, another one is volume. So open interest is basically whenever there is an increase in open trades. Okay, so whenever the trader is opening a new trade, it is like it increases as an open interest. So whenever you see there is an open interest increasing, basically there is a interest, or there is a desire from the traders to enter into that particular contract on the futures. Okay, and whenever the trade is closed, the open interest will decrease. Okay, so it is a good indication of of the sentiment, what is happening towards that particular stock or the index, that what is that traders are thinking at that particular time. Okay, and the running total of the all open interest, open positions in future contract is called as an open interest. Okay, but if you look at it, the volume is basically a completely a transaction. Whenever it is opened or closed, it is considered as a transaction. Okay, and that transaction is considered as a volume. Okay, so basically when the transaction is complete on both the side, buying or selling, that shows as a volume. Okay, now why open interest is important for us? Okay, it will indicate the cash flowing in and out of the market. Okay, so that is where we need to know what is the open interest. If there is an increase in open interest, we know, okay, there is some activity or some trending movement can come in that particular stock or index. Okay, now we'll just go back and try to figure it out, what is that we can understand, and how do we interpret the open interest and price. Okay, so when the price is increasing and your open interest is increasing, this is a clear indication that there is a strong bullish momentum which is gonna come. Okay, and the price will continue to rise. Now this is what I was talking about on Reliance. Okay, if you know, I had put that particular comment in the morning that the market might be in a negative state, it will play in that range. However, Reliance will continue to show strength or continue to support Nifty, and exactly the same thing has happened on Friday. Okay, so whenever the market opened, it was completely negative with the global sentiments, and when that particular the momentum, if you would have seen, what was supporting Nifty was only Reliance, and Reliance gave almost like 3% 4% move, and the Nifty was still in a negative because all others were falling, only Reliance was supporting at that particular time. So Reliance basically was showing us that kind of momentum which was already there, the positions which were built, which were clearly showing the upside till 2150 or 2200, that range. Okay, now if you would have seen the kind of momentum it has given in last say 10 or 15 days, probably lots of us would have missed out on that particular trade. Okay, and people had that regret of selling us those options at a very cheap rate or whatever it is. But that we need to understand, how do we kind of have that confidence within us when we are taking certain positions. Okay, so basically when the price is rising, the open interest is rising, it is a strong bullish momentum. Okay, and we can continue to stay long or stay in that particular trade on a rising side. Okay, or the long side or the bullish side. Okay, but when the price is rising but your open interest start falling, okay, Now that is an indication for us that there is a, there is a chance of a reversal. Okay. now now you tell me one simple thing. Okay, how many of you actually think whatever charts or the technical analysis what we do, this is like 100% and it works? Okay, even at the certain stage of my life, I always used to think it is only that charts or the price action thing works. Okay, but now we need to understand what is moving that price. The price is moved by the interest or the sentiment of the traders who are trading that particular thing. Now that is where we need to understand these particular things, that open interest and sentiments, if we understand it, if we club it together with our technical analysis or the price action, it can really become a very very strong base for us to do anything, intraday trade or your positional trades or even the long term investment. So these are the things which we need to kind of understand. Okay, and that is where the open interest plays a very very important role, and that is where even on the chart certain certain things which I was talking about, or certain comments which I was putting on the channel, was basically on the open interest only. Okay, and frankly speaking, my forte is only open interest. Okay, the charts which I read is basically towards from the open interest point of view, and that is where some of the times you would have seen it is nothing holy grail or nothing works 100%. However, if you would have seen that particular thing, that it is working in a decent manner, that it gives you a proper information that what is that the sentiment is trying to do. Okay, now the charts will help you where is the support, where is the resistance, what is happening, but open interest can help you to show a clear direction which side it is going to go. Okay, so if at all any stock for that matter is sitting on a support, okay, and if my open interest clearly tells me that there is a strong bear momentum which is coming in, and the open interest is more towards the selling side, I would better wait for that breakdown only, rather than looking for that support as a to take that as a long trade or something, that the support will be respected. So these are the kind of directions which we try to understand from the open interest. Now the problem is, most of the retail investors or retail traders, they don't understand the open interest as a tool. Okay, uh, most of the times if you would have gone for any training programs or any place, the technical analysis which will be taught to you, but the open interest is something which people will not talk about. Okay, because these are the secrets which nobody wants to share it with anybody. Okay, now open interest is just one part. Okay, there are many more things which we need to kind of learn or to improve, but the basic of open interest also, if you understand, it will help you in a much better way. So we were talking about the rising in price, but the open interest is falling. That's a clear cut indication that there might be a reversal, or there might be uh, a kind of momentum which might not sustain for long. Okay, so those are the kind of times we have to ensure we are not very aggressive on bullish side. Third one is, it is exactly opposite to your rising in open interest and rising in price. Okay, it's a falling in price and falling in open interest. Now this is again going back to the same thing, that there is a possible reversal. So current downtrend which is there, which is basically weakening, it is not gonna fall much after that. So I would try and close my bearish positions which are there, or I might expect some reversals to happen, or some changes will happen. But this does not mean anything that we should go ahead and straight away put those things like, okay, this is a thing, and let me go bullish. Okay, now if you again, this is again on a the kind of time frame which you are looking at. In intraday, if you are looking at it, maybe a small momentum change also we have to watch out, and we have to play with that thing in that 5 minutes or 1 minute 3 minute charts. Okay, so those things also we need to consider at that particular time. Now the last one is the price is falling but the open interest is rising. That means basically the there is a strong bears coming into the picture, and they might push the market down, or that particular stock down, or that index is down. Okay, so these are few things. If you remember, it will always give you a clear indication what is that which is happening. So when you are looking at the charts, don't only look at the charts, also go back and check what is happening on the open interest point of view. So now let's go back and check out what is happening and where do we find the open interest. Okay. Uh, Now if we go through the NSE website, okay, now we have to just go to the nseindia.com. Okay, if you press on this particular thing, you will get this live market. Okay, and then in option chain you will get the equity derivatives. Okay, that is where now you have two things in open interest. Okay, what is that we are trying to analyze? Now one is you have open interest in the options, the another one is the OI change in the futures. Okay, now both the things we need to consider. Okay, now option chain, you must be aware there are lots of things uh, on the basis on the option chain. We go back and check what is my support and what is my resistance. Okay, so in one of the webinar also we had discussed the kind of momentum which is planned. We can check it out. Okay, now if you look at it, I have been keep on talking about the range between 11,100 to 11,200. Now go and check it out what is happening. Now 11,100, look at the open interest. Okay, and look at the open interest here. Okay, so whenever there is a strong momentum like this, okay, what is happening is the put side, the open interest is increasing. Okay, now you go and check the change in open interest here. Okay, you would clearly make out that there is a huge change in open interest at the puts. Okay, now if somebody is new in the stock market and somebody is new to the open interest, probably they would look at it as a put open interest increasing. That means market is going to go down, and that is where most of the retailers get fooled. But it is a contra view on this particular thing, or it is a reverse way we have to look at it. Basically we look at the option chain from a point of view of a seller. Okay, so if the open interest is increasing here, that means people know, these guys, the big guys who are actually selling these options, they know, okay, this is the particular place, we have a strong support, we are not gonna go below that. Okay, and that is where what I would do is I will try to buy something. If at all there is a dip, I will try and buy at this this range somewhere. Okay, so that I get a better risk reward here. Okay, now nothing is holy grail, this can change in the live market. We might have a sudden momentum change and all those things. Even the big people also will go under losses. However, what we need to consider here is overall we will have that clear picture that what is the open interest change which is happening. Now if you see here, there, this is open interest, which is the largest open interest in this particular range. If you look at it, this is clearly telling me that this is the strongest support as of now. So 11,000 will act as a very strong support. Okay, now the call writing, as if you see at this particular level, the call writers have moved out. Okay, they have moved to this particular, so that is a very good sign that the call writers are actually moving ahead. Okay, they are moving on the other next ranges. Okay, and 11,200, if you look at it, the maximum the resistance or the biggest resistance will be around 11,500. Okay, so now these positions also would be hedged, these positions also would have certain other meanings. Okay, but we need to understand how these are built, and this is where we will find our support and resistances for our daily trading, or the short term or trades, whatever we are taking. Okay, now this data you have to keep watching on a regular basis in the live market, so that we know if at all there is any sudden change, can I change my position from long to short or short to long, that has to be checked here. Okay, so that if at all you want to learn these things, you have to kind of go in detail, and you have to understand all these things. I have already explained in one of the webinar, even I have uploaded another video on this. Okay, so we will get to see that particular thing. Now if you see all these things, change in open interest will basically tell you what is the change in the trend which is happening. Okay, now if you go back to, there are multiple options. Okay, the options which are there for the open interest. Okay, so I'm using Sensible. Okay, Sensible gives you this kind of graphical picture of what is happening. Okay, so where is the open interest which is changing. Okay, if you check the same NSE website data is replicated here. So call open interest has come down. Okay, and the put open interest has gone up. So basically this is building up as a good support here. Okay, and 11,100 will act as a support, 11,200 will act as a resistance. So this is the range for me, and I will continue to play with this range right now. Okay, now, and this is the overall open interest as of now. Okay, what is the range which is gonna be played. Okay, now if you go and check, there are multiple websites for this. Okay, there is a Nifty Trader website which is available, which is also gonna give you the similar kind of open interest. So these are the things which we need to really understand before we take any trade. Okay, now you go back, and now you would ask me, okay, this is Nifty, what about the other stocks? Okay, now if we go ahead and check any stock, which is say Reliance. Okay, now Reliance also, you will get the complete data here. Okay, now check how this call writers were kind of rogered here. The next target is 2200, which is a large open interest here. Okay, so probably this will act as a major resistance for the stock, and currently stock is running at this particular level. Okay, and 2100 looks like to be a decent support. So any dips coming towards this particular range, probably we will try and buy at this level. Okay, and 2200 probably we will try to sell. Okay, now what has happened is, you see the open interest was decreased on this. So major thing was this 2100 call writers were actually were in trouble at this particular point. Okay, and that is where you would have seen the biggest short covering came, and then it pushed the stock much higher. Okay, so these are the things which you can already in advance can see and use it for your own trades. Okay, on a daily basis. So this is one important thing. Okay, so you can put any stock here, and it will give you this particular thing. Now this you have to experience it in the live market. Okay, the changes, how the changes are happening, whether it is going negative or this is changing into positive, on all other things. Okay, so once you start looking at that data, you will realize that there is a change, where the change is happening, and what could be the action for us to take. Okay, some abnormal activities also helps you to kind of pick up the trades for the quick gains. Okay, now we have seen this particular data. Okay, now what I will do is, in next session or the next video, I'll try to put certain things on the open interest, how it works in the live market. Okay, probably I'll try to record it in the live market, and how these changes are happening, and what could be our interpretation of that data. Also the future open interest and other things which you have to check. The other thing which I wanted to show you is OI spuds. Okay, now lots of you are asking, how do you select certain stocks and other things. Okay, this is a simple free of cost tool available on our NSE website, which works in the live market, which will tell you where the OI is suddenly changing. Okay, there is a sudden change in OI. Okay, this particular column, if you see, there is sudden change in OI. Okay, this is a 41% increase, there is 32% increase, 25% increase, 24% increase. So these are all basically momentum stocks. So I can take a trade basis Now this is not going to tell me whether it is a buy or sell. Okay, now I have to go back to my rule. If my price is increasing, my OI is increasing, so what is my view? Okay, if the price, if the OI is increasing here but my price is going down, what would be my view? Okay, so these are the things which we need to always know, so that it will help you in a day-to-day trading. Okay, so that's it, guys. Do remember to like my video, also share this video with your friends and family. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, so that you get all the new videos which I'm posting. Okay, any other suggestions, any other things which you have, please put that on the Telegram group. I would be happy to take those certain those particular topics for my next coming videos. Thank you, guys.